Welcome to the Game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top player at this game. And today we are doing Tutor Tuesday, where I review a subscriber game and help them and you, the viewer, get better of the game of Risk. And today we're going over a very famous Risk game. We are reviewing a game from Kylted, the #2 Risk content creator. We've been doing Tutor Tuesday for nearly a year now, and I wanted to show a really special game for everyone. This is a 6-player classic fix game. We see on the first turn that the purple player put a lot of troops down in Australia, and there's a lot of tension that could be going on between these two players. And Kylted, on his move, he is focused on, I think, consolidating his troops within the Africa region. He doesn't really have a well-defined continent yet. He has to wait to see how red reacts, as well as how the blue player may react. Blue doesn't really seem to make much sense. Like, it looks like they may be going for Australia, but it's clear that either purple is getting Australia or red, unless red destroys purple, in which case it's a good move. But now we see, I think, a really nice move by the orange player. You can see they're kind of grouping everything in, and they want to make a claim for the Africa bonus. And as purple gets out of Australia... Okay, this is becoming a special game. Like, immediately players aren't making, like, the super dumb moves. They're actually doing pretty reasonable things right here. And you can see what Kylted's trying to do right now is he should be trying to get out of North America and White's way, which he does. Very good move by Kylted. And what's good, so now we can see our lines are being developed. Players are making pretty good moves and practicing, I think, good neighbor theory, right? Purple moved out, and maybe they can eventually get South America, which they are going for. Red will take Australia. Orange will take over Africa. White takes North America. And blue trades in Asia and questions their life choices, I guess. The only other thing that's a little bit interesting to keep in mind are the blizzards. The Madagascar and Western United States are not impactful, but Kamchatka is quite impactful. When the white player ends up taking over North America, I am worried about how will they get cards. Will they attack into South America? Or, given that Kylted is going for Europe, will the white player attack into Europe? I don't like Africa when there ever is an Alaska or Kamchatka blizzard, because the North American player can go after you and you're just kind of stuck in the middle. But Kylted has a set on 3. That is really, really lucky. As white moves out of the way, this game, like, the players are making pretty freaking reasonable moves right now. Like, this is all very reasonable. Like, red's fortifying. There's nothing crazy, I think, going on. The one thing I think that we do have to pay attention to are these exterior stacks going on between white here, purple here, and blue here. If these stacks are eliminated, then the purple player won't be able to get cards anymore. So purple has to strike a right balance between getting their bonus and getting cards, because they can get trapped and they can also get into a lot of trouble if they are not careful. But Kylted's going to trade in now, and now the key is going to be, does he go for the bonus? And it looks like the answer to this is yes. And I like what he's doing as well. He's leaving some defense without overwhelming the defense, but he has a good advantage. And white gets a set on 3, and they are immediately going for the bonus. I like what Kylted's doing. He's really establishing a good alliance with his opponent. And I'm looking at Kylted right now on his screen. He's looking so pumped. Like, people are making good moves. Look at this. Now white is going after purple, because purple is the weaker player right now. Kylted is really strong. Only thing that white did is that they're leaving too many troops right here. Like, this doesn't do anything at all. I think the best player position right now, I would actually say, is orange, because they have a good bonus, but no one's going to be really going after them, as purple takes South America, but they put, I think, a little too many troops down there. I think I would have left maybe like 5 over here. And I think it's like the first like real mistake this game. A good move that Kylted can make is he can remove the purple player by attacking, and then the purple player won't be able to get cards as they'll have to attack through either the North American player or the Africa player. It's a super standard move. But instead, the blue player attacks, and I don't like that move by the blue player. I think that was actually a really bad move. Blue is one of the weakest players in the game right now. They're on 15 troops. I tell this to all my people and players that watch my Tutor Tuesday. If you're below 20 troops in Classic Fixed, you're in kill range, especially as it gets larger. If I'm Kylted, because the orange player is really not in a position to eliminate blue, and the red player is not in a position to eliminate blue, I would give blue one more card, and then I would try to eliminate them on the next turn. And Kylted even has a set, so it's very safe for him to be trading in right now. Although by building up borders with white, it does make it a little bit tough. So blue gets that extra card, and other people are trading in, but we're starting to get a sense of stability. So we have to think, how can we get the game going? And much moving ahead now into Kylted's turn, we're going to see, does he take out the blue player right here? And no, he doesn't. He's also leaving a big guard with white right here, which, again, if white wanted to attack you, they would, right? There's no reason to be putting that tension up right there. I also don't like how white's leaving all these big stacks right here. And now blue has the set on 3. Yeah, that was just a mistake by Kylted. I really feel like he missed the kill. A common thing I always tell people as well, when you are the strongest player on the board, you need to initiate results. And since Kylted was just kind of sitting and passively buying everything, he's risking the board entering a stalemate. You got to get some of the players to attack each other. So what ultimately breaks the stalemate? Because I chose this game for a reason. This game gets special, ladies and gentlemen. What happens here? And we start seeing it here when the orange player made the choice to actually go back down into East Africa because they wanted to avoid tension with the red player. I think it was better for orange to stay there because orange had the ability to get cards for themselves. And what's the implication of this? Well, red, I think, makes an amazing play. They card block orange. They do the Middle East strategy popularized by Vampire Chicken. Because now orange has to attack purple or green for a card. And they go into Kylted. They smack Kylted hard and orange goes into white. Red's a freaking Giga Chad genius. Like, Kylted is in a tough spot right now because he can't do anything to retaliate against red. It's just pure destruction at that point. And Kylted's stack is like pointed away. He also lost a lot of troops, so if he manages to... He can't even take out green and blue anymore. He does manage to get the bonus back, but he does move his troops back because I guess he's worried about orange retaliating back into them. But he does lose the opportunity to eliminate the blue player from the game. Like, because blue's now on 4 cards. Kylted could still have eliminated them, gotten a double trade in, maybe lost like 25 troops, gained 20 back, and still been on like 60 troops and been on parity with the other players. But Kylted wants to maintain his advantage, and oh my god, red's a freaking genius. Now orange is going into white. Oh my god, look at the power of the Middle East strategy. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is what you do as Australia. You let the board attack each other. And look at this. Now that purple is opened up, purple is aggressively going into the white player. Oh my god. Like, this game could have easily just stalemated where Kylted killed blue and then everyone just traded forever. But everyone's doing something. The red player has made just an incredible move to force orange to make action. And by forcing the orange player to take action, it is causing this incredible chaos. We can also see the white player's decision to leave a bunch of small stacks is such a huge mistake, because now it's going to take them multiple turns to fortify and ultimately to break through. As blue decides to break Kylted. Oh my god. This game's insane, and blue is completely right to do this. Like, what's Kylted going to do? Is he going to kill the blue player for just 2 cards? It was the right move. Like, and now orange is getting pissed off. He wants red to move, because look at this tension that's building. Everyone's doing stuff. Like, Kylted can get a card right now, and as purple rolls down white, like, I can barely give commentary right now over this game, everyone, because there's some crazy attacking play taking place at any given time. Absolutely incredible. The white player is on death's door. Does Kylted try to kill them? I don't think so. They don't have enough troops. But Kylted is going in on the attack. But he chooses to go back. He chooses to go back. I feel like that may have been a slight mistake, because you could have tried to eliminate the white player. And now white's just moving their stack towards you because you're giving them cards. Again, I feel like white is... like, Kylted's just, like, not going for the kill enough. But blue pushes back. Blue pushes back because blue realizes that Kylted could kill them. Kylted could still kill them. So someone has to be going in on red soon. But, like, red's, like... they're doing the perfect move. Just leaving a small stack here and a stack here. But I don't know how much more orange is going to take this. Tension is building. Purple's going in on white. But somehow through all of this, Kylted has remained unscathed. He only lost his European bonus for a couple of turns. I would wonder right now if it's better to be blocking the white player, because white just may attack you for a card now because they have nothing to lose. When you have nothing to worry about with an alliance, right? Like, when you have an alliance, you want things to be equal between the players. But look at this. Green has a huge bonus. White has no bonus. Why would white let green hold it? Like, I would consider invading there and then turning in your set on the next move. Because Kylted's not killing you. Now red's going in and, oh my god, red's trying to roll down orange. Because red recognizes that if the board stabilizes as the Australia player, they're going to be in such a challenging position. Ridiculous. I would have considered just probably like hitting the 19, just taking the attacker's advantage. Honestly, just going in and just rolling down a little bit, preventing them from holding the bonus, like, that's also fine. That's also quite fine. I'm not sure what can even go on anymore. Like, if I'm Kylted, I just let the board keep going at each other, right? You have your 2 lines of attack taking place right here, right? 2 lines here. You have 2 lines here. Like, Kylted's target is the blue player, but blue is the freaking, like, luckiest player alive. They should be playing the lottery with all, like, the big sets and stuff that they're getting. More and more attacks are getting placed. So you hit the 19. No, you just break and you go back. But how much more is orange going to take this? Is there going to be a self-destruction? No, orange is just going back. And orange is also just keeping their army together to try to make red go somewhere else. And purple, I think, is lining up to potentially kill white soon. Like, this game is tense. This game is so tense right now. Do you kill blue here? If I'm Kylted, I say no, you save your advantage. But I probably attack the 2 in Afghanistan over the 2 in Ural, because you want to have a little bit better mobility to access. You also give, like, red an easier card if they wanted. And look, now white is going in, but they missed doing that a couple of turns ago because, again, they had nothing to gain with the alliance from Kylted. But now they've given the purple player too much time to be building up troops. Purple could have a really nice opportunity to maybe take North America as red keeps rolling down orange. Like, this game is constant aggression, movement. Like, these people who are playing to win, these are people who are not playing to hide. This is the meaning of risk, people, as orange smacks red. Okay, that was a self-destruction there. That was a self-destruction. As purple is now going... Are they going to be going eliminating the white player? I have no idea. Do they eliminate white? I think that was a mistake. You don't take out white here. You're too weak. You are too weak right here. I think you just hold the bonus and you try to stabilize on North America. Maybe move out and allow Orange or someone else to take South America. Because here's the thing, Kylted has been saving up his troops his entire time. He has to eliminate the orange player, and then he has to eliminate the purple player. He has to go for it. This is his time to strike. But he chooses not to attack. I feel like he could have taken them both out there, because he would have gained a lot of troops right there. But now Blue's going to go. Is Blue going to eliminate someone from this game? Or does Blue just wait? Kylted, I feel like, just has a different style than me. Like, I go for the kills, he's waiting. But Blue is going for Orange. So Orange is out. Orange is out of this game. Red is weak. And now Purple is owning North and South America. And they're going to be getting so many troops. The balance of the game could break because Kylted has no bonus. Purple is not being a good ally. Because Kylted kind of waited that one turn to attack, I feel like he was just risking it. I guess he was worried about Blue eliminating Kylted. Kylted has to go now, and he didn't slider. He lost 8 troops on the 4 right there. Ridiculous. And now he's trying to eliminate the purple player from the game, but that one extra turn gave Purple so many troops. Kylted's now trading in, but he's so weak right now. But now Kylted's trying to open up Red. He needs Red to attack Blue. Look at the balance of the game, people. Blue has a set on 3 and ends the alliance because he knows that Kylted will win if he owns both the bonuses. This is a good move by Blue, too. This is an excellent move. You should be attacking Kylted at this time. His camera animations are on. His mechanics are weak, but his sense of attacking is strong. Oh my god, look at this play right here. And he moves the troops away, so Kylted can't do anything about that. He gave Kylted a reasonable bonus without giving him the chance to win. So Kylted, being a man of reason, won't do anything about this. This is so reasonable right now. So what's Kylted going to do? He just is trying to open up Red. He wants Red to attack the Blue player. Because look at this, you guys. Kylted has a set on 3, but he's on 55. Or set on 4. Red's on 42. Like, Blue is leading right now. Blue has the strongest position. While North America, and with these Alaska and Kamchatka blizzards, are really bad in the 5-player, 4-player. When you get to the 3-player, North America is a godsend because it's a 2-point hold. The Blue player is going for the jugular. Blue is going for a 2-point hold on both continents. And Kylted doesn't have access. Red must break the Blue player here. He doesn't do it! He doesn't do it! He's basically just taking over Africa, saying Kylted to do it instead. Red really had to be a homie, and he had to attack. But Kylted's so weak. If he lets the Blue player hold North and South America, Blue will be breaking the balance of the game. And Kylted's just going back. He's going back. He has no choice. Look at Red. Blue. Blue is on 80 troops. He is so close to breaking the balance of the game. If Blue has a set on 3, they could potentially even kill. But Red, oh my god, Red's doing it. He's going in. When he messed up the last turn, now he's going in, and he's going all up in Blue's business. He's finally doing the right thing. This is a beautiful, beautiful endgame right here. Blue has the lead, but they're not completely dominating. And I love this. I love this right here. Look at how these territories are not being taken. This is not being taken. Blue's main army is trapped. So Kylted, recognizing that he's a little bit weaker, he is now just trying to knock Blue out. He uses deployment troops, which was barely enough. And now look at this. Does Blue break South America? No. While Kylted did not attack Blue a lot, he did give Red opportunity to get lots of extra troops to grow strong. And look at this. Red's now kind of pulling ahead. But Red's army is also trapped. If I'm red, I would probably consider giving up Australia and just trying to move and do something else. Like, you really risk, if you're holding off in this territory, that if someone just takes out another player, you gotta remember, like, this is already blocked. The Australian trap, which is blocking the Australian turtle and holding all four continents for a massive lead, is even more powerful. It's a 2-point hold for half of the world. So Kylted recognizes this, and he breaks at least Europe to prevent the red player from getting too strong, because he's hoping blue attacks just a little bit. But blue has no set on 4. So blue is now attacking just a little bit, taking over the bonus. Things are starting to stabilize. Yeah, and blue's doing a nice 2-point hold so they can try to generate more troops to stay alive. So does Kylted go for the kill here? Could Kylted go for the kill? I don't think it's worth it. It's a little bit too tight. He's saying to attack blue. I think Kylted just needs to generate more troops. And he leaves his stack up there. He leaves his stack up there because he wants blue to go into red a bit more, to attack into Africa. So how many attacks are taking place? Like, blue was on death's door this game, but he managed to, like, have the right timing to go, and blue just attacks. Blue just attacks everyone. Everyone is attacking everyone right now. Red and green, Kylted, they're still talking with each other. Since blue never made the alliance, he put himself at a disadvantage. In the 3-player endgame, you always need an alliance, even if you're not following it, because you need to have those lines of communication. I don't care what level these players are at. If you know what you're doing, you got to be able to follow it. And Kylted is now going in on the attack on the blue player, attacking into North America. There's so much going on, and oh my god. Kylted opens up red. Why would he do that? I guess he's hoping that red ends up attacking the blue player, because if blue ends up getting weakened, that could help out. He's trying to really be a good player and a good ally to his friend all the way to the end. But Kylted's building up a lead now. Kylted's now the strong player. And it looks like now blue is going in and attacking a lot more here. Blue's on 54 troops. Kylted on a very nice number. And red trades in on 65. This is so close right now. This is so close. And look at red. Red is just attacking blue so hard right now. But blue's going into Kylted on next turn. Everything is being stabilized and equal. Red made a beautiful move. That was just a beautiful move. But he goes back. I feel like he's just defending Australia a little bit too much. And does Kylted go for the kill now? It looks like he is. Oh my god, he's going for the kill. Is that enough? Could he do that? He's trying to take over. He's using the Australian trap. Oh my god, he's going for the Australian trap. And he's hoping to get a large number of troops to build up an advantage over the red player. This is so close. And red's only going to be getting a set. He can't even get a set here. Kylted has the entirety of the map. Red going back and defending the bonus was just way too much. Look at this. The troop counts are so even right now. Like, this game's on the dry seat, and red broke through. Red broke through Europe. I can't believe it. Red broke through that. That was so unlucky. Like, Kylted could have just won the game there on the spot if he held that extra bonus. But it's 5%. He can't blitz right now. He has to get a card. He has to get a card for himself. So now he's prioritizing taking over the rest of the board, taking advantage of red's mechanics, and now he has to roll down the red player as much as possible through the end of the turn. And maybe he blitzes. The dice were negative there. The dice were negative. And red gets a set on 3. And I don't think Kylted had a set. This is the most ridiculous endgame ever after this crazy 3-player endgame. After everyone was attacking each other. The 6-player game. I am on the edge of my seat, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most beautiful games I watched. This game was called This Is Why I Play Risk. This game is called Why I Like to Watch Risk. Because this is just a beautiful game of art right here. I'm just in awe of everything that I'm seeing, but Kylted does not have a set. However, the red player left their army trapped here. And Kylted makes one of the goddamn most beautiful moves I've ever seen. He is going for taking and holding Asia and Australia, taking his 3 from Australia and holding it down. And red is under 12 territories. So he can't break through. He can't break through. And Kylted is holding onto Asia and Australia, the most Giga Chad, bombastic, incredible move I've seen. I would never have thought of that. I never would have thought of that. Kylted, while holding back on the kills from before, when he needed to be clutch the most, he was clutch. He's now getting 15 troops. He's now getting the cannons. His cannons are getting ready to fire. He just needs to break everything down of the red player. And he's going in on the attack. He did risk it a little bit, giving red South America, but red can't have a set here. And he just goes back and guards again, holding the entirety of the board. And red can't do anything about this. This is one of the most beautiful games of Risk I have seen. And this is why I want to share this with all of you. Thank you all so much for watching today. This is OliveXC signing off.